Alright, and we're back. So, as I mentioned multiple times, just due to how the DLC case falls in terms of the storyline, we're gonna do that before doing the rest of the game. I honestly, like, once I beat the game, you'll see why I don't want this to be the end of it. Statute of limitation is stored in the balls. God damn it. For this one, we're gonna put, I'm gonna leave them as is, actually. Next case, we'll put Phoenix and Athena in their alternate costumes. Considering getting getting Pragmon on Switch 2 with the amiibo and stuff, it's gonna depend if the game runs at 30 or 40 FPS. Got Cyberpunk recently, and 40 FPS looks great on that screen, really. Yeah, that's right, it was on sale for like a ton of money off. I should have bought it. Cyberpunk, like, I've heard that game, like, was... Because originally I heard that game was not good, and then it, like, just got fixed to be really good, like No Man's Sky was. But, like, to a lesser degree. Anyway, special episode, Turnabout Reclaimed. This one is a little weird, because you're going to be seeing tutorials we've already gone through in it.
My name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job, and what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
So yeah, Phoenix is telling this as if it were like a flashback after the game ends, but I really don't, like, want this story to come up after the end of the game. Is that Eric Vale? No, it's Sam Riegel. Eric Vale's the anime Phoenix. Anyway, pirates.
He made it just in time. We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. Yeah!
The One Piece crossover? Wow. Pretty cool opener, huh? I mean, if they actually modified this to be properly done in canon order on the list. Well, again, that opening cutscene, that opening voiceover from Phoenix implies that this is after the game ends. Like, it's meant to be like, they set it up so that you could experience it at the end of the game, but, like, just because of how inconsequential the case is, I feel that it's not worth, like, removing some of the impact of the end of the game to then do this case. It's different in the 6th game, because the 6th game the DLC explicitly takes place after the final case. Then they could just cut that part out. Yeah, I guess so. July 20th, it's 12:37 p.m. Wright Anything Agency. It's my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trucy said, "Looking good, Daddy." So Athena, Apollo, what do you think of my old attorney's badge? Wow, the Shipshape Aquarium show is great. I can't get enough of it. Athena, still can't believe they showed the Swashbuckler Spectacular on TV. Good thing I recorded this. Now who's ready for another viewing? I've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now. How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic. Boss here asking you guys a question. What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale? Remember if we turn to that flashback thing at the end of the case? Yeah. But it's like 2 lines and it's not important. What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment. You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists? It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. Last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so... Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? Work? We've already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see? Wow, congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss. Gotta go to bed now. You have a long trip to visit family for Christmas tomorrow. Alrighty, EV2, thank you for stopping by. I hope your Christmas goes really well. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. My all-important badge, proof of my profession. Athena Sykes, new lawyer at my agency. She studied psychology while she was in Europe. Apollo Justice, an ardent young lawyer in my agency. His special feature is his very loud voice. And not his perception. My daughter, who also happens to be an aspiring magician. I adopted her 8 years ago. Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh, took him long enough to notice. Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so capable. Thanks? Not like I was some lazy bum, you know. What made you suddenly get so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Ah, well, promise I made to a certain someone. An important promise. What could be so important? Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we better start taking on lots of work. I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping. Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. The suspect is in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena? It is! I can't believe it. A murder at Shipshape Aquarium? But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this. I miss Bum Phoenix. He was pretty handsome. Really? Guess I'm in luck then. Really? Guess I'm in luck then. I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend. Who in the world is this? Are you a client? Wait, that costume looks just like... I've got it. You must work at Shipshape Aquarium. That's right, you men know it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It'll blowfish your mind. Minnow? Blowfish? Those puns floundered a bit. Figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for analytical psychology. My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I've got to find this Phoenix Wright guy. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers here, too. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask. Same goes for me, too, Miss Buckler. Haha, just call me Sasha. And I'll call you by your first names, too, if that's all right. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me. Please save my friend. Guess we better start by asking more about her defense request. Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know anything about. That's alright, don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. Miss Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium. Captain? Thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Ahoy there. Captain Orla. Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. That's why we call our owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. It's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there. Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty. What? What happened to due process? My friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. With a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun. Ouch. See, my reputation doesn't precede me. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha? Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can help. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts punier than white bait. Ooh, I could really feel Sasha's frustration. With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. Guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well-deserved it is, though. Thought to myself, if anybody could save my friend, it's you, Phoenix. Notice she's being very vague about who this friend is. Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. But I don't want to let Sasha down, or her friend. Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend. That's just what I was thinking. Sasha will accept your case. You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Oh, no time to stand around and mullet over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to Shipshape Aquarium with me. You got it. And I'll go too. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back. You never know when a new client might stop by. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind? Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? So yeah, Apollo gets, like, severely shafted in this case. This game in general shafts him, but this case in particular plays it up very much for laughs. So what do you think about this case, Apollo? Murder of the owner of Shipshape Aquarium. God, I can't think with you looking at me so expectantly. I don't really have any ideas. Sorry, I'm not any help. But you are a help. As long as you're the one playing office sitter, you're fine. Hey, there's Apollo's favorite word. I think I'll say it a few times too. I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you two making fun of me? Who, us? Of course not. Just yanking your chain a little. So any ideas for us? Well, I think you should give that Swashbuckler video a glance. Starting to become a fan too, huh? I knew you'd like it if you gave it a chance. It's not so much that. Just thought it might give you some leads, seeing it's the scene of the crime and all. It's a good idea. I'll take a look when I get a second. Got nothing better to do, so maybe I'll watch it a few more times myself. Apollo, please try to find something better to do. But you're the one who told him to stay behind. The return of a legendary lawyer. It's kind of exciting. Kind of. So how do I look with it? Wow, you present that thing like a real pro. You must have done it 1,000 times. It never really seems like enough to just have it pinned to my lapel for some reason. I get wanting to show it off. When I first became a lawyer, I flashed that badge left and right. You still do that, actually. So does Phoenix. Why are we judging people for doing that? Shipshape Aquarium, which has awesome music. July 20th. Shipshape Aquarium. Aqua Tunnel. Aqua Farm. Yeah, I love this song. Wow, this is gorgeous. It's like being under the sea. Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel, our pride and joy. I'm really glad you liked it. So you like it. You know who also flashes their badge lot? Your favorite monkey. I mean, Gumshoe. I'm going to go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel, and then come meet me at the pool up ahead on the right. Hey, boss, look at this cute little fish. Bet it would be delicious grilled. Seriously? Is that really all you could think of? Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh, and here comes some grilled chicken. Penguin! That's not a chicken, it's a penguin! Come here, little cutie. It ignored me. Maybe it was hungry too. Oh look, it dropped something. You'd think about what the fish would taste like if it were grilled. It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular show. That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in his backpack. In its backpack. So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute. Carrier penguin that distributes flyers. Flyers? What the fuck was that? A carrier penguin that distributes flyers. Use one of those for our office. Swashbuckler flyer added to the court record. An advertisement showing an orca dressed up like a pirate. It was dropped by a penguin. Well, can't keep the client waiting. We better get going. Brand new stage show. Captain Orla has a new rival featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf, who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock ship-shape aquarium. Yeah, you're right. It's time to roll up our sleeves. Sasha Buckler, age 22. Employee of the ship-shape aquarium who came for me for help. She's a performer in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. July 20th, Ship-shape aquarium. Huh? I don't see Sasha. Ah, are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned? Detective Fulbright, are you the lead detective on this case? That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You miss Gumshoe. You two are pretty lucky to get a peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky, right. This guy's even louder than Apollo. So where's the suspect being questioned? And where's Miss Buckler? Here I be, me buckos. Ah! Shiver me timbers, there be one of Dread Pirate No-Stash's scurvy swabs. Forget if it was for this game or for the next one, but I remember a promo image for the DLC case of one of the games on iOS mistakenly using a fan-made screenshot featuring Gumshoe. Probably for the next game, since the next game's DLC case is all about, like, nostalgia. I beg your pardon. I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy or otherwise. More shameless than a sea lion you be, trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks. Them. Sasha, what's going on here? Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. She's the suspect? Yeah, thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla. What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. And Orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie. That's one very big oopsie. By the way, what was with that mustache earlier? Oh, this be part of me costume for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish's, wouldn't you say? I don't think I would ever say that. It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla's wearing a pirate hat, right? Yep, she really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem. I see. Why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla? Do you two want to be in the Swashbuckler Spectacular? You have regular people participate? Of course, we even have a special tour for people who want to be in it. What roles would we play if we said yes? Let's see, the roles of a blue seahorse and a yellow sea slug are available. Judging by the colors, I must be the seahorse. And I'm the sea slug? No way, I won't do it. Still haven't played the 6 games DLC case, but at this point I should maybe replay that whole game for some reason. Like, no memory of it. I have mixed feelings about the 6th Phoenix Wright game, about the 6th Ace Attorney game. It's very long, which is really, like, awkward for the series. Like, most Ace Attorney games clock in around 30 to 40 hours. Spirit of Justice is 60, if you do everything in it. But sea slugs are all fluttery and beautiful, Athena. They're beautiful? In that case, I'll do it. Her mind is pretty much an open book, huh? Haha, hope we could do a show together someday. To be fair, it's Phoenix's rookie mistake. Mia's rolling in her grave right now. Damn. So you're really serious about me defending Orla? Of course I am. You're the only one who could do it, Phoenix. I heard you once questioned an animal during a trial, and that got your client off the hook. No way, you did that? I, might have tried something like that at one point in my career. Oh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details. Edgeworth might not appreciate hearing about that, though. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out. I have to warn you, though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Yikes! I think I made her mad. Won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yeah, boss, they have emotions just like we do. Sorry. Is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Don't worry, she says she forgives you. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. Captain, we went to feed Orla this morning and then was found dead in this very room. Could you tell us more about his death? Aura Shipley, age unknown, the orca accused of murder. Though Aura is her real name, people like to call her Orla. She's Sasha's best friend. Bobby Fulbright, detective assigned to this case. He sure makes a lot of noise, but he appears to be on the side of justice. So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered. Yeah, it was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. Visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed. The orca pool is this tank here? Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests could see the corridor from the first floor. Security guard and I heard the scream and came running into this pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in a swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. Still can't believe he's dead. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you. Sad goldfish? Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla's being accused of the crime? Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion? Police think Orla went berserk during practice for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that. Right, Orla? Aw, just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false. I hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. That's right, we base them on facts. Take a look at this. Orcas are smart, almost as smart as a human. Okay, so how much smarter does that make an orca from you, Karma? No reaction to that one, huh? That would be... Hey! A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and Orla, or the orca, were the only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. Photo of the body added to the court record. A crime scene photo taken in the orca pool room. It's hard to make out the details of the body. So what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim? They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming into them underwater. Believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into this 65-foot pool, and then ramming him while they were in the water. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. Orca pool diagram. Cross-section of the first and second floor sections of the orca pool. Pool is about 65 feet deep. No official autopsies have been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. So Orla's gonna be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair. That's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright. The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we could do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we could do is hold the orca responsible. Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? You're gonna put Orla down. Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I could do this. Set Orla free. I'll set Orla free. Okay, I'll go open the water gate. You think I'll just let you set the suspect free? You've got another thing coming. Pollux to you, punk. Guess until I can actually try to prove Orla's innocence, can't truly say I'll set her free. Which means, yes, I could do this. I'll find the real killer. Oh, thank you, Phoenix, and I'll do everything I can to help you. Wait just one moment. You're not a police officer or a prosecutor. You're not even officially the defendant's lawyer. You have no right to investigate. Not officially Orla's lawyer, huh? In that case, I know exactly what I have to do. Yes, I could do this. I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her. Yo, what? Guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? Well, what the heck, I'll take responsibility for her too. Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Let's investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. There are precedented cases of people defending their dogs in court. Interesting. I mean, this is Aquarium. He could have just slipped. I guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. But, please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake. The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that's a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it? Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I'd better be off. Oh, you know what's gonna happen. You know what happens. Fulbright calls the prosecutor's office, and they're like, what? Phoenix Wright wants to defend the orca? Fuck it, let him do it. You two are our lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. Got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation. We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can. To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case. Just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla. Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. So we'd better look for something to prove him wrong. Call Edgeworth, yeah. I'd better make a note of that so I don't forget. Sure organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own. Just jot down notes on the case in the court record as I go along. Can use it as sort of a to-do list. Great idea. I'll add things too, and whenever we're stuck, we could just refer to the notes. To read my notes, I just open the court record. Art! And then flip to them with L or R. There, note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene. Has to be some evidence here we could use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here. That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we could find using L-stick. When we're ready, we could use the R-stick to change our perspective. Or if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away. Like that outline of the body in the far right there. Of course, talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to a good investigation. Exactly, and if we present items to people, we might learn even more. Right, it all boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started. Again, you're going to be seeing all the game's tutorials come up again in this case. Just because this case is meant... Because you could play this case at the beginning if you buy it with like the full game. Or if you just decide to play it first in this collection. Captain Jack Shipley, age 57, owner of Shipshape Aquarium, was found dead in the orca pool. Actually, in the original release, you couldn't access this unless you finished the first case first. Oh. Well, that's probably why they give you the search tutorial then. Yikes, look at that huge octopus. It must be a show prop too. One of its legs is missing though. Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that? I'd like to give it a try myself. As a lawyer, that is. I know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right? It's too far away to get a good look. Better get a little closer first. Hey, look, there's an apparatus here to hang from. I don't think it's for people to hang from. Looks more like a crane to move things with. But Sasha was hanging from it during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Bet there are all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss, try thinking outside the box. Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things? Meat. There's a piece of meat in a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Talk about a clashy decor. Guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her in such large chunks, though? All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right? Of course, silly. And I love meat, too. Protein is your body's basic building block, after all. But that meat's made out of rubber. Doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to. You mean to tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get a reward? The poor girl, after all that effort. I don't think Orla's as dumb as you think she is. Doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool. But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV that they sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours. Sounds like that Swashbuckler Spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy. The setting sun. Sunsets always remind me how quickly the day goes by. Oh, boss, it's just a painted backdrop, you know? Down, Athena. Of course I know. Guess they use it for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Looks handmade. Oh, I just got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop and present it to the judge when things aren't going our way? No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant. I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that. Is that show makeup above Orla's eye? That's right, it's a starfish. Kinda makes her look like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think? Punk rock pirate killer whale. Oh, it's official. Society's on the road to ruin. Wow, Phoenix. Crotchety old man Phoenix judges younger generation. Had the wiki page for this case open. Apparently the original version of this case has an insane amount of errors, more than usual, all fixed with the trilogy release. Mostly a bunch of instances where text was attributed to the wrong character. Yeah. I seem to vaguely remember that when I was first playing through the game. Guess there's development troubles a bit since this was the first time they did DLC like this, yeah. That reminds me, there's an indie Phoenix Wright inspired game called Aviary Attorney, which stars a bunch of birds. And there was supposed to be a DLC case for that game that never happened. Well, I think Orla's one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show? I gave her signals with this whistle. Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now. Sounds out of range of human hearing, just like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater. That's so cool. Wish I could give commands to Orla. Anybody could do that. All they have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena. You could have one of our whistles. Consider it a present. Whistle for issuing instructions to Orla. Anyone can use one to command her as long as they know the right signals. Gee, thanks. As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret. Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom! These cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something? Salmon Run before Splatoon was even a thing. But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Think about how crazy it would be to have sharks go flying through the air. Also, this was before Baby Shark. Watch the thrilling life-or-death struggle as the little tykes fight to stay alive out of the water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth. A tornado of sharks. Not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane. Dated reference! Wow. They're all over the place here. Fun fact, my mom loves those campy Sharknado movies. She's seen, like, all of them. As well as, like, the other, like, giant campy monster movies that they've made in the last, like, 20 years. This did come out only a year after the first Sharknado, yeah. You have the Harvey Birdman game. Oh, I have that too. I have that on PlayStation 2. Which is weird, because it came out on the Wii, and that was right after I got the Wii. But it was more expensive on the Wii than it was on the PS2, so I was like, I'll just play that version. That was back when money was way more limited for me. So I was like, I was kind of making, like, I kind of had to make those decisions. Oh, look, there's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show? That's one of Orla's toys. She plays volleyball with it. It's usually in the bin. Guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday. Oh, I wish I could play volleyball with Orla. Get as much fighting you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball. Her fastball? Yeah, she likes to be naughty and slamming the ball into things around the pool. You should hear the sound that ball makes when it crashes into stuff. Well, maybe some other time. Suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab. Sharks are also smarter than most humans. No. I doubt. Doors are slightly open and there are police officers standing guard outside. Guess they're watching to make sure we don't try any funny business. Well, now that you've said it, I suddenly do feel the urge to do something. How about if I suddenly break out some squat exercises? That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, that might cause a few raised eyebrows in ways you don't want, Athena. Looks like the control panel for the crane apparatus. Sure are a lot of buttons. When I see this many buttons, I start to get fidgety. I know what you mean. You start itching to push them, right? Hey, Maury, how you doing? What's up? I heard my local Best Buy for some reason had a ridiculous amount of copies of Harvey Birdman that they could not get rid of. We're seeing them there and offloaded to local game stores for years in the mid-2010s. How's life? Great stream? Oh, it's going great, thank you. How's your day going? How's your holiday week going here? No, I start itching to make a psychology... It's late. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Now, I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons. You know, I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig. I guess there's nothing else here, huh? Except Orla herself still. Orla's not going to notice me from here. Better move around the front. Also, thank you. We gotta look at the dead guy line. What a mess. Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer? It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Look at all the stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case. They're made of rubber. Doubt they could be used as a weapon. But I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit. Yeah, I guess it would. But I think I could stand the pain. Yeah? Good for you. Oh look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor, too. Mr. Wright, are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys! Yikes, guess I've been caught red-faced. Ugh, so this is where the body was found, huh? They suspect Orla. Maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim? Oh, that was Phoenix saying that. Whoops. Orla didn't attack the captain. She loved him. The captain rescued Orla when she was little, after she got beached on the shore. Tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. Can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. She's just not her usual chipper self. Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain. She's the only one here big and strong enough to play with the big, tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Yikes, guess you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. And now Karma's thinking about pool toys. Sorry, that was weird. Guess that's about it. Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the swashbuckler spectacular. No bonks. No, bonks would deflate you if you were a pool toy. The three of us have always performed the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show's been canceled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. We be Cap and Orla swashbucklers, me buckos. We love to sail the seven seas. We've come to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate No-Stash. Avast, there he be, No-Stash himself, prepared to feed the fish. Am I playing the role of No-Stash? Well, Sasha has a stash and you don't, so... Hit him with your water cannon, Cap'n, and spare no quarter! Ah! Riveting. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. Wow, that was awesome. Your performance packed quite a wallop. Yeah, I, for one, feel like I took quite a beating. Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right? But a singing orca, huh? Must have been tough to train her to do that. That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though. Well, she's still got one... Yes? Okay. Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't even play one song. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we better do some more investigating. Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. Aqua Tunnel? Oh, have you been using the whistle I gave you? Of course. But I can't get Orla to do any tricks. Can't believe you could command that huge creature. That's pretty impressive, Sasha. Pretty cool, huh? Bet there aren't too many people who could say they literally get to whistle while they work. That must be pretty nice for you. But Orla's the one who's impressive, really, not me. It's easy to see how much you care about Orla. You two are a good team. What? But you and I are a great team, right? We could top that. Back to the Aqua Tunnel. Ship-shape aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. It's making Manfred roll in his coffin. Why? Look, Karma, it's your favorite character. So you all done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas. How's the police investigation going? Did you, say for example, find any other suspects besides Orla? Wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did? But no, I'm afraid not. And even more unfortunate for you, I'm afraid that we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. What? Please tell us more, Detective. So that's your symbol of justice, is it? Well, this is mine! Wow, he could whip that badge out pretty fast. You could top that. Take this. Twin attorney's badges. Ah, no fair. 2 against 1. No fair. Your police badge is bigger and flashier. What? You dare call me unfair? Me, the very model of justice itself? Boss, I'd say we won this round. Athena, in this battle there are no winners. I have nothing to say about that. You're lawyers of any metal, you'll find the answers for yourselves. The poor victim, it's heart-wrenching. Crime cannot go unpunished. I don't want crime to go unpunished either. But we'll do our utmost to defend our client. Your form of justice or mine? Which is true justice? Guess we'll see how it plays out. In other words, he doesn't have enough information right now to make up his mind. Thank you for the translation, Athena. So what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold out on us now, Detective Fulbright. Ayla, I have a question, actually, because I completely forgot about this. Did the original version of Dual Destinies not let you examine every scene? Because I know, when I got like halfway into the second case, I was like, this game really doesn't want to let you examine if you don't have to. I can't remember if it was like that in the original game. It must have been, right? I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security camera footage that shows the moment the orca attacked the victim. Yep, I'm to personally see to it that this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side. Excuse me, but there's a call for you, Detective. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys, you know how it is. Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Now let's sneak a peek. Can you repeat that? Stream was lagging. You said that. Did the original version of Dual Destinies not let you investigate every area? Because when I was doing the second case, I was like, oh, that's weird. Examine's only available like when it absolutely needs to be in this game. It's not available every scene like in every other Ace Attorney game. And I couldn't remember if it was like that in the original 3DS version or not. Which I imagine it must have been. Because they wouldn't have removed them. Pretty sure it was only set areas, yeah. I wonder if Spirit of Justice is like that, actually. I can't remember. Karma likes Mr. Feetbright. Wow, nice. Improvement. Now we just need to get to Simon Blackwell. What in the shit is Pokemon Progetto St. Louis, and has a fire red video have it? What? I have no idea what you just said. What the? Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim? Video showing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor. The footage starts at the aquarium's 10 a.m. opening time. This little bit of footage doesn't prove anything. YouTube says it demonetized your Fire Red video because of that. Oh, right, you actually monetize your videos. Demonetize your Fire Red video? When was that? I've only been watching your Emerald ones, so I don't know. Doesn't it give you, if you try to click on the information, it should tell you what point in the video it plays. I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. Let's just continue with our investigation. Good idea. Huh? There's a sticker on this camera that says, "Return to the Pub of Danger." Guess somebody there manages the cameras? Let's check it out later. Sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackquill called me to remind me to go feed Taka. So where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me? No, we're good. Thank you for leaking all of your info. Pub O Danger. Progetto means project, yeah. July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium, Pub O Danger. I forgot about this location. This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. Has a real air of danger, don't you think? Well, the banner does say it's the Pub O Danger. Video's 6 years old, too, yeah. Let's see, according to the description, this room is A pub where pirates gather, explore and interact with sea creatures. Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas. Experience the terror of seas with these dangerous experiments. All these sound less like terror and more like torture to me. Ahem. I thank you to keep it down there, blue boy. I'm conducting an experiment. Oh, actually, no, that's, this isn't who I think it is. Or is it? Oh, no, it is. Okay. Do not disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel. My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense. Excuse me, but who are you? Before you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady. Oh, yes, of course. My name is... Never mind, I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I am Norma de Plume. I'm very interested in Shipshape Aquarium because I'm a frequent visitor here. This case has Mega Man Legends vibes for you. You know what? I kind of see that because of the water. Because of the tropical vibe of the aquarium. Oh, by the way, we got a release date for Star Force Legacy Collection next year. It's coming out March... Is it like 27th or 17th? It's like late March. So it's like 3 months and some days away. I think it's going to be the 24th, the 26th, or the 27th. Probably the 27th. So yeah, it's like 3 months and 3 days away. Which means after that, we'll finally get the Legends Collection, and then the entire Mega Man series will finally be done with collections by the time Dual Override comes out. I'm very interested in Shipshape Aquarium, and I'm a frequent visitor here. But I don't want to be Yellow Girl. I think I want to be called Blue Boy. Let's just see what she has to say. Walmart D. Vasquez. Wow. I have no interest in looking at meaningless trifles. As a matter of fact, I have no interest in looking at you, Blue Boy. What, so now I'm a meaningless trifle, too? A swashbuckler flyer. I already have more than enough of those already. You have any idea how many times I've visited this aquarium? Hey, what are you yelling at me for? Don't you ever get tired of coming here? You obviously don't know anything about Shipshape Aquarium. They feature different marine creatures each month, so visitors never get bored. So you're a fan of Shipshape Aquarium like me? Oh please, I'm here to gather information, the fundamental work of a great writer. But I don't suppose it's something you common folk would understand. That woman makes me so mad. Now, why don't we common folk just get back to our investigation? Back before I had my current job, I actually wanted to work at an aquarium, but like there was no way, like there was none close to me that I could get to even like apply to work at one, even if I had the qualifications to. Don't thrust it under my nose, I won't watch it. You're usually pretty photogenic, Mr. Plume. Of course I am, I've been compared to a movie star. It's a little wonder with my perfect makeup and stylish figure, wouldn't you agree? She wants me to agree. Well, let's get a woman's opinion on this one. What, you're asking me? Well, let's see. I do think you're very pretty, Mr. Plume. I get the distinct impression that your words are full of hidden meaning. Well, I wouldn't say full as much as full-figured. Athena! I'd stop right there if I were you. Gotta play Mega Man Legends sometimes. Bought the game on Vita, but felt too awkward to control because the game uses all 4 shoulder buttons on a PS1 controller, and the Vita only has 2. You have to use the rear touchpad for stuff. I played Legends 1 on a PSP. I played all the Legends games on the PSP, actually, and I've only streamed Legends 1 previously, because I played them all before I started streaming. If the Legends collection does come out, and assuming, because here's the thing, I'm very critical of Legends 2, and I've said this before. If the Mega Man Legends Legacy collection has a better version of Mega Man Legends 2 in it, that's like not a pain to control, I might consider streaming it. Same with Misadventures of Tron Bon, just to play all the games. You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member. Let's see. I've got it. You're someone completely unrelated to this aquarium. That's some deductive reasoning there, champ. Wow. Wait, how do you do the other shoulder buttons on PSP with no touchpad, screen, rear pad? I don't remember. I think there was a button combo that you could use. Or maybe I mapped them to the... I might have mapped them to something else, I'm not sure. Some deductive reasoning there, champ. I'm a visitor, a patron, a customer, and a guest. And what might you be? I'm not a what? I'm a lawyer. Hey, that's what I was going to say. And I run a law office. D-pad, no doubt, yeah. Can you play Mega Man Legends 1 with the analog stick? I can't remember. I gotta pull out my PSP and actually look at that, but my PSP, like many people's PSPs, does not have a battery anymore. Because just like a large majority of PSP batteries have been left in since launch, mine inflated and broke. So I had to get rid of it, like, immediately. Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest. Just who does she think she is, boss? A visitor, a patron, a guest, a customer. Remember? Why you're here? I thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. But I have special permission, you see. And why exactly is that, if I may ask? Well, because of the heavens, I've said too much. I remember this. Psyche locks. Huh? Psychedelic rock. Cyborg clocks? What? No, Psyche locks. It's the power of this Magatama. It's really funny that Phoenix still carries that around with them everywhere. Gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart. If I can remove the locks, I can uncover their secrets. Didn't know you had a magical item like that. Looks like this lady knows something about what happened. Let's use my Magatama and undo her Psyche locks. Huh? I can't see the locks anymore. Huh? Color of that stone looks different from before. That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice? It can do that? Yeah, a certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. Without that power, I can't undo the Psyche locks. No way. I'd have to keep quiet about it anyway. I've never been any good at keeping secrets. But I did promise after all, so I guess I better keep my mouth shut. Who'd you promise what to? No comment. Now go away. Just when I thought we could find out more about the case. Let's go try find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something. Thought they... Okay. Without some spiritual power, the Magatama can't help me unlock Mr. Plume's secret. Guess we'll just have to think of some other way. What's funny about it? I don't know, it's just weird, because, like, Phoenix completely forgot he had it. Like, he was like, oh, I remember this Psyche locks. It's like, you didn't realize you had the Magatama on you? Like, you would think that he would remember, like, having literal magic items on hand. Though, unlike the other games, the Magatama is not a piece of evidence, so I can't just look at it. An aquarium visitor. She seems to know something about what happened. Norma de Plume, age 36. Good lord! She is younger than me. That is absolutely terrifying. Look for a murder weapon, talk to Detective Fulbright, find out what the Plume knows. Aren't you 40? I'm 38. I say I'm almost 40, though. July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. Looks like the police investigation's over, too. That's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. Yo, ho, ho! Cleaner? Nuh-uh. Feeder? That's right. Yo, girl... Shit. Yo, girl, why you hiding from me? I'm searching all around like this be a bad dream. Is that somebody rapping? Rifle, yo, sometimes you make me so mad, but now that you're gone, I'm just so sad. Yo, Rifle, just come back to me. We could be together and sing. Cree, cree, cree. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Yikes! Ooh, who's there? You didn't hear me rapping, did you? Yeah, well, maybe. Ah, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. Fine by us. And who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes. I'm an animal keeper here. Capcom should release the Mega Man DOS Legacy Collection. Wow. They do need to do a spin-off collection, though, because they didn't even put Mega Man and Bass in Mega Man Legacy Collection Volume 2. And I know that because I just got physical copies of Mega Man Legacy Collection, which only came with a download code for this. A physical copy of Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, and a physical copy of Mega Man X Legacy Collection, which is also funny because I already own this one digitally. I just bought it to have a physical copy. Also, Patapon got an update, and I still haven't played it yet. Also, people are playing Kirby Air Riders, and now I wanna load that up. I'm gonna stop in a few minutes. Is that someone rapping? God damn it. Well, the aquarium's already closed today. At least, I'm pretty sure it is. Patapon, yeah. Pretty sure. You don't sound too certain. Oh, are you new here or something? Wow, yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. So who are you guys? I'm Phoenix Wright. And I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers, and we're going to represent Orla by taking her case to court and proving she's innocent. Are you serious? You want to defend an orca in court? Oh, but if you're here for Orla, that must make you friends with Sasha's. Sorry if I came across rude. Sounds like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. Especially when I'm around the animals I love. Oh, I love animals too. Especially marine creatures like dolphins. I like marine creatures too, but just the ones you can eat. Yeah, well, people who like animals are good people. That's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here, though, so I don't know how much help I could be. Mr. Rhymes seems pretty friendly. It's also really funny that his name is Mr. Rhymes, because there's a Pokemon named Mr. Rhyme. And I actually just caught that today, while I was doing Pokemon stuff off stream. Yeah, friendly and agreeable. And you know what? This is where I'm going to cut it off for tonight, because it is 4:21. Blaze it. 4:20 Blaze Kick, as we learned last night. And I have a lot I gotta do starting in the morning. Where's Trucy with all this? Well, apparently she was out, because Phoenix asked Apollo to watch The Office until she came back. So, next time on Ace Attorney, we will start talking to Mr. Marlon Rhymes here. Age 21, Ship Aquarium's new animal keeper. He loves animals as much as he loves rapping. School? I don't know. Yeah, good question. Good point, actually. Still the most flashy one. I checked out the, I mentioned this before, I did check out the update to the original Phoenix Wright trilogy. And, yeah, it adds in the new the functions it says it does. It doesn't really change the presentation, though, so it's still very, like, flat menus. But there are some bonus, music to listen to in the gallery, which is cool. And as I mentioned, Sam Riegel has completely replaced the original Phoenix voice actor, even in the old games. Including the credits of the third game. Never mind, this case takes place in July. Okay, but consider this. If this game is based on, obviously we joke about Japanifornia. If this game originally takes place in Japan, that means school would probably still be in session. The way Japanese school often works is that they get off all of August, and then they get off most of March, instead of it being 2 consecutive months. And the end of the school year is actually at the beginning of March, with the new school year starting at the end of March. So it's like summer break's actually just an interruption of the current school year. It's weird. It's not weird, it's just different. I think ultimately, they get the same amount of days off as most countries would for school. But then they also have cram school, Saturday classes, stuff like that. So it's very, it's all over the place. I've brought this up before, but Mega Man Battle Network for the first 3 games or 2 games, like if you look at how like how they talk about school and classes and graduation and how the events of the games line up, it's very much the Japanese school system. Because Battle Network 2 is like entirely during summer vacation, but then Lan is still in 5th grade after it ends. Because in the Japanese school system, summer vacation is not the end of the school year. And then the 3rd game ends with them going to 6th grade, so it implies that's like the end of March or whatever. Also, fun fact. I'm sorry for going off on a tangent like this. Another fun fact. If you actually pay attention to the timeline of Battle Network, the entire series takes place over only 2 years. It starts at the beginning of Lan in 5th grade, and it ends with him graduating to 7th grade. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm done being a nerd. Thank you so much for coming by, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'm officially off work, with the exception of Friday. I'm off work until Monday. So I'm off work the next 2 days, and I'm off work weekend. That said, tomorrow will be the last stream of the week. It's going to be something special and different that I've been meaning to stream for a while. And then, hopefully Sunday, I will come back and we will start more stuff. I may be here Saturday. I don't know. I don't think I will. Actually, I don't know. I'll think about it. This Saturday actually might be a free day for me. I'll see how I'm feeling. But, yeah, special stream for Christmas Eve into Christmas tomorrow night, or tonight. And, yeah, we'll do more Pokemon and Ace Attorney in the coming weeks. And, yeah, if you want to watch more streams, you can check out twitch.tv/team/littlespace. As usual, there's like no one else streaming there right now except me. So instead, I'm going to throw a raid to... you know what? It's not really a ton of people streaming. Okay, actually, no, you know what? Thurchias is streaming. And they're on the team. So I'm going to go raid them. Ah, sorry, Karma. I didn't see your message. I already... well, some other time. Anyway... You all have a great evening. I'll see you tonight, or later, or tomorrow night, however you want to look at it, with something special. Good night, everyone.